I'm excited. I am starting The Body Is Not an Apology, the workbook. So, we got for living a radical tools for living radical self-love. My my dyslexic self is very uncomfortable about the thought of reading some of these words out loud, but I'm a perfectionist in recovery, so I'm going to stammer and I'm going to not know words, and that is okay. So we've got, hi, I'm so glad you're here. I am not sure how you got here. Perhaps you read my book, The Body Is Not an Apology, The Power of Radical Self-Love. Maybe you follow me on social media or saw a video of me blabbering on about this radical self-love thing. Either way, welcome. I am excited to be part of this particular journey with you. I believe with the entirety of my being that radical self-love is a pathway to a richer, more miraculous. We've encountered a word I don't know. Fecund. Fishud. Schnd. Fec. Fecund. 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 Joyful life. It is a power-wielding... Oh, the good news is, context clues. So, richer, miraculous, this world, joyful. It translates to good shit. I don't know what else to tell you. It's a powerful wielding practice that can uproot oppression and grow equity, justice, and compassion on a global scale. Yep, I believe radical self-love does all that. It's the coconut oil of social change. Unfortunately, accessing the earth-shifting influence of radical self-love is about as easy as accessing the core of the coconut with a baby spoon. Acquiring the magic of this force will take both personal and collective effort. It will take some work. I once read somewhere that faith without works is dead. Or is it the other way around? While I may not agree with the dead part, I think we can all concur that anything done without consistent practice will be hard to master. Living by radical self-love ethos will require more of us than posting Instagram memes or personal platitudes. Radical self-love is an action practice. When you dedicate yourself to this work, you will have to invest in a radical self-love routine, examining how you currently operate and creating new patterns of behavior to replace old body shame operations, which will ultimately give way to a radical new way of being. This endeavor is what will be needed to take our willpower back from those who help cultivate and then profit off our discontentment and disconnection with our own divine beings. I was so in my head about the fact that I'm reading out loud into a camera. So it says, this endeavor is what will be needed to take our willpower back from those who help cultivate and then profit off of our discontentment and disconnection from our own divine beings. That was a lot of words. They're magnificent words. Here's how I would say it. I would say, choosing to operate within body shame only contributes to stuff that really, really sucks, and it hurts people and it hurts us. By choosing to engage in radical self-love, we will be taking our will and our power. We will be taking our will and our power back from those who help cultivate discontentment and disconnection from our own divine beings. So there's powers that be that cultivate our discontentment and our disconnection from ourselves, from our most authentic selves, from the powerful force that we believe we are. It is easier for us to share our darkness than to revel in the light of our lightness. That was based off of someone else's quote. Someone much wiser had said that before me. But by choosing to love myself, I will be taking back my will and I will be taking back my power from the shitty, oppressive systems that profit off of my discontentment and profit off of my disconnection from my divine being. Whew. This is the work we must do if we wish to beat back the bounty hunters of the body shame profit complex and the institutional structures of body terrorism. Unlike the grueling labor under a system of capitalism, radical self-love invites you to keep the profit of your labor, sounds good, and to willingly watch its overflow rush over all the areas of your life, filling others with a comparable sense of possibility and love. Now that is the kind of work that pays off. Your radical self-love journey restores your relationship with the most influential person in your life, you. Rediscovering intimacy and connection with a body you may have been on the outs with for decades may feel awkward at first. You may even find that the bullhorn of body shame gets louder initially. The bullhorn of body shame may get louder initially. You may find that the bullhorn of body shame gets louder initially. Do not fret, friend. Every living thing fights to stay alive, and the body shame profit complex and its systems of body terrorism are very much alive in each of us. These systems of self-loathing and internalized depression may get downright nasty. Oh my God, as you move to compost their waste into the nutrient-rich soil of your life. That response is natural and common. Wow. What I would like you to let seep into the whole of your heart is that your inherent sense of radical self-love has fought to stay alive as well. It is why you are here, pulling up the weeds of body shame and reclaiming the right to live unapologetically in your body today. Go forth with great faith and courage, my dear. Your journey home to you is more than deserved. I also want to let you in on a little secret. I know how this story ends. Psst. Radical self-love wins. Oof. I couldn't read the book all the way through because her words were just so intense and so perfect. I'm not surprised that this workbook's going to take a couple sessions too, but hey, overcame a huge fear of reading out loud.